Hello, guys. We are back for today's podcast. So, today we will be going to talk about Midnight's era, and I'm very excited to talk about this one because there's a lot of misconception and also some different perspective about the Midnight's era by some Swifties on social media, and I just want to share my opinion on the Midnight's era as a whole. And yeah, so as we all know, Midnight's was announced by Taylor on VMAs, and we were very surprised and very excited at the time. We were very much, of course, looking forward for the album. And I love this era, the idea that the reveal of the tracklist according to the day, because every day we have this session that we call it Midnight Mayhem on TikTok, and I was very much enjoying every single TikTok that she did for us, the Swifties, and I felt like we really did enjoy the time of every day waiting for the new TikTok Midnight's Mayhem to know the next track list name, and it's just very exciting. And other than that, I felt like that part of Midnight's Mayhem, I felt like as a whole that session really brought the hype for the album, and some of non fans, non Swifties, I felt like they were also looking forward for the album. And yeah, I feel like that one of a very good promotion. And but even though Taylor, she does not need any promotion for her music because everyone knows her, but I feel like this is a very excellent part of an excellent strategy to do a promotion for your new album. And then I'm also gonna talk about the album cover. So to be honest, my first impression of the album cover, I was not starstruck or surprised because I felt like that album cover was very not really my favorite because it was kind of boring and very much like anybody can edit that album cover, and if they say they are the one who do it, I would believe because I feel like the album cover is just so everyone else, nothing really like unique to me, but it cute, I guess. It just matched the vibe of the entire album with the, but I like the picture where she holding the lighter, and I just felt like wow, that's like very cute picture. But as a whole, the album cover to me is not really my favorite of hers. And yeah, but I feel like the album cover really did match the vibe that she is trying to display for this era of Midnight. So I guess I'll give her that. And then the track list for this album, when every day we have Midnight's Mayhem, I feel like the track list every day surprised me because I feel like the track name that surprised me the most is I think Question, because it was very intriguing because they have question mark. And then Vigilante Shit, the first time I heard the track name, I was like, what the fuck is this about? I was very curious. I was thinking a lot of things that could be about this track because the name is very crazy to me, like Vigilante Shit, like that shit sounds crazy. But I love it. And another track such as Labyrinth, I have to search Google what is Labyrinth because I know what Labyrinth is, but I cannot recall what the actual meaning. Like I cannot really grasp in my brain what is Labyrinth, so I have to search. And Anti-Hero, I'm not really intriguing the first time I heard the track name because I feel like it's gonna be. At first, I thought the song is going to be a fun pop song, but after it was released, it was a fun pop song. But the lyrics are very personal for her, and it's still a good song to me, even though some of the lyrics are pretty much to me not really offend some of the part of the lyrics in the song, but overall I still would listen to the song. And yeah, so overall I feel like the track list for this album is very interesting to me, and I like it in comparison to, because one thing about Taylor, she has been very formal when it comes to her tracklist name. So I felt like this one is more of like non-formal kind of concept for her tracklist. So yeah. And then for this album we have 4 music videos, including the promotional single Bijol. And I felt like my most favorite music video of this era is Lavender Haze, because I feel like that music video is what is displaying what Midnights as an era. And I feel like my second favorite music video is Anti-Hero. The third one is Bijol, and lastly is the Karma music video. So for Anti-Hero music video, I like it, but I felt like it it didn't really capture the whole Midnights vibe to it, but it still has like 90s kind of vibe, but not as much as I thought it would be. But when I first watched Lavender Haze music video, I was very excited. I'm liking it until now. I still like it, but it's too bad the music video is kind of flop, but not in a way that like crazy flop. I mean, in a her standard, like Taylor Swift standard, she has extremely high standards. So to me, like Lavender Haze deserve much more views and recognition by people. But it's one of my favorite music. It's my most favorite music video in Midnights era, and yeah, I really like music video. And Bijou music video is also one of my favorite, but I felt like it is not as much as my favorite in comparison to Lavender Haze and Anti-Hero. Is that because I feel like Bijou is very story and movie kind of concept music video, which is not really my cup of tea, because I felt like for my preference for a music video, I felt like I like a music video that captured the vibe of the song and also capturing the whole entire like the concept of the lyrics of the song for the music video. And I felt like Lavender Haze really outdid everything. And for Bijou, I still love the music video, but it's not my favorite. I think that's it. I still love the cast, Haim, and all the amazing dancers in the music video, and I still like them. For Karma music video, I don't like it because I don't like the Karma remix. Ice Spice is amazing, but I felt like she is not a perfect feature for the song. Or I feel like she is a good feature, but I felt like her verses or the way she came up in the song is very messy. It's very not settling to me when the first time I heard the song, but right now I felt like it's not that bad. But I guess that's how we choose to perceive the song. I felt like I still don't like it. And for the music video, it's very not really my favorite music video. It's very simple, and the message is there, but it's just not my favorite. Other than that, for Midnights era, I like the idea of this. I feel when I think of this era, this Midnights era, I always think of like dark blue with stars, and sometimes I think of purple color, dark purple, and sometimes I just think of like a very old house but with a modern furniture. I don't know how to say it, but I felt like this era is pretty much a great combination of like modern and classic kind of vibe, but in a way that, because if you saw the photo shoot for this Midnights album, you will understand what I mean. Like Taylor, she is bringing this image of like 90s, in her photo shoot. So I feel like that's why I kind of see this album as the way it is, which is interesting. So this era, of course, is one of her most successful era after 1989. This era brought her two Grammy, Best Pop Vocal Album, and also Album of the Year, which is crazy to me because she broke the record for the first artist in history to ever win Grammy Album of the Year 4 times. And yeah, and also I just want to talk about how when the album was released, the entire top 10 of Billboard Hot 100 was occupied by Midnight's songs. So I still felt crazy, and that was very impressive. So yeah. So I think that's it for Midnight's era. I love it. I love this era, but if you want to talk about Taylor Swift era, I have other more eras that I love more than this. But Midnight's, it's still a good era. It's still a very unique era to me, and this era has broken a lot of records, and everything will always be good. So yeah, I think that's it. Bye.